Polluted water may be heading into the St. Lucie estuary soon, and it won't be coming from Lake Okeechobee. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is planning to send runoff from the St. Lucie Canal through the St. Lucie locks. That's alarming to Treasure Coast neighbors after what they say has been a great summer compared to last year's algae crisis. So why is the Army Corps taking the action now? News Channel 5's Alex Hagan is live along the locks with the answer. Alex?
Well, Kelly, the Corps' move is in anticipation of heavy rainfall expected later this week, also rising lake levels. Of course, people here on the Treasure Coast, they are concerned, but a Corps spokesperson told me they wanted to let folks know in advance so they would not be alarmed should releases happen soon. The feeling here at Sandsprit Park,
you can see the fish on the bottom.
at least for Priscilla Dalton,
I love the boat.
Is keep the water in pristine condition.
This place shouldn't be polluted for any reason whatsoever.
But unfortunately,
yeah, here we go again.
The water may take a turn for the worse.
We sort of get used to it.
Mike Connor is worried the Corps may send runoff from the St. Lucie Canal through the St. Lucie locks, adding to the runoff from the St. Lucie Basin.
Still have a lot of dirty water coming in from those canals, so we don't need the C-44 on top of that right now at all.
Recovery is going to be at jeopardy if they're going to start these releases.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers made the announcement this week following rising lake levels and potential rainfall. The lake just can't handle any more of that canal runoff. A Corps spokesperson told me releases to the east are dependent solely on what happens in the near future.
If that tropical wave were to dump 10 to 12 inches of rain on Martin County and cause a lot of water to collect in the St. Lucie Canal, then we would likely send that water to the east.
Just the thought of that is concerning for just about everyone, bringing back memories of 2016.
Dirty water is a nutrient, yeah, so it could make a bloom. It could.
So the good news is Lake Okeechobee levels, they still sit under 14 feet, though the concern on the Corps standpoint is, of course, we are still heading into peak hurricane season. Reporting live in Martin County, Alex Hagan, WPTV, News Channel 5.
New information in a string of smash and grab burglaries in Palm Beach County. Victoria Mia De Jesus and D'Angelo Figueroa have pleaded guilty to using a pickaxe to break into a Boynton Beach business. Nearly a month later, De Jesus and a female accomplice used a pickaxe to break into another Boynton Beach business, this time using a gun to threaten an employee while attempting to find a safe. Both are set to be sentenced in November and face at least 50 years in prison.
The land around Boynton Beach's City Hall, Police Department, and Library could be reshaped. Right now, city commissioners there want more from a redevelopment proposal in that area. Parts of the proposal heard at the latest commission meeting include demolishing the library and building a dual library City Hall. The plan would also move the police station off Boynton Beach Boulevard to High Ridge Road. Cantor Highway in Martin County will get another expansion that will include widening parts of the highway to 4 lanes, adding a bicycle lane, and installing a roundabout. The project, which will cost more than $10 million, is expected to begin in about 2 years.
Palm Beach Gardens will again spray for mosquitoes in the coming week. It starts August 28th and runs all of the next week during the daytime hours. The treatment the city uses will fight both day and nighttime mosquitoes. Lane closures on Southern Boulevard have been rescheduled, and that's due to upcoming weather. The westbound lane of the Southern Boulevard Bridge will be closed tonight from 9:30 until tomorrow at 6 in the morning. This as crews work to replace the existing drawbridge over the Intracoastal and the Lake Worth Lagoon. A temporary bridge will be built while the replacement bridge is constructed.
Children of every age love the ice cream truck. I know we did growing up, but what would you think if your ice cream truck driver also happened to be a police officer?
All right, for the ice cream? Yeah! All right, here we go.
Boston police officer Kenneth Grubbs grew up in one of that city's toughest neighborhoods. He's now a youth services officer working to build relationships between the police and the community. And when a local ice cream company donated a truck to the police, Grubbs and his team saw a unique opportunity. Now, Officer Grubbs has helped take the truck to the streets, giving away free ice cream cups to kids and their parents. Well, he'll be talking to NBC Nightly News' Lester Holt, and basically he will say, and you will hear it upcoming at 6:30, it's really helped create another tool for a bond. He's got that big, lovely personality to begin with. He said it's one more way to start saying, how do we find new avenues to join with the community? It's good stuff.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they were running to that truck in the summer heat, that's for sure.
They sure
but it feels good on an afternoon like this. Ice cream, anything cold, as a matter of fact. And I heard you say at 5:30, Steve, that the humidity will go even higher soon.
Oof. Yeah, it looks like
How can it?
I know. We need our own ice cream truck here. Well, actually, there's been one here in the past.
Yeah, we have.